Now I've heard tales about the Fenrir Homelands, and I thought myself prepared for the cold vastness of it. I've since come to realize that words cannot even describe the half of it. However, I will attempt to at least give you a measure of its austerity. The landscape seemed to stretch forever. It was an expanse of bleak tundra that stretched as far as the eye could see. The dull gray of the ever-present clouds, heavy with the threat of a storm, hung over the dull gray-brown of the land, making the land and sky almost indistinguishable as we looked across toward the horizon. The land we walked was bare, but for patches of lichen and moss, interrupted only by the rare stand of conifers and the occasional jagged stone outcropping. The winds were bitingly bitter, cutting through our fur and clothes as if we were nothing. The land beneath our feet, while bearing no snow or frost, was frozen solid, the moss beneath our feet breaking with our passage. How long we walked, I have no clear measure. The time passed slowly with the pack alert the entire time for sign of attack. We had been warned by the raft of the presence of more trolls. Occasionally we would glimpse movement among the lichen-covered rocks, but could get no direct sight of anything. With our goal being the hall, we left hunting the creatures for another time, perhaps. It seemed like an eternity we trudged through the flat barrens, crossing small streams and marshes whose waters were just shy of ice. It was hard going, yet eventually, just as dusk was setting, we arrived at the shore of a large lake. Just barely visible across the lake was the hall, smoke rising from its chimney. Also across the lake was the boat, so we ended up swimming the lake's frigid waters.